Hey guys, it's Albethium, back with another Elden Ring video, a truly special game to me. And of course the DLC is almost upon us, so I thought to myself, hey, let's make a video to make sure that you are able to jump into the DLC as soon as it drops. And before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, I just ask that you perhaps give me a chance to earn that from you. And with that being said, well, let's get in on this. The first thing you want to do is reach the Grand Lift of Rold. Now this is going to be necessary, and you're going to be needing to obtain two halves of a secret medallion, which is different from your rolled medallion. So once you are here, just continue forward until you reach the Castle Soul. Over there, you're going to be beating a nice little boss, the Commander Niall, and after you have beaten him, there's going to be a Site of Grace there, so you can just warp in case you need it, you never know. So simply go forward, go up the lift, and once you are there, you're going to be finding a chest next to this kneeling fellow right here, and there's going to be half of the medallion. The other half is going to be a lot easier to get. It's going to be here in the village of Albinaurix, hopefully I'm pronouncing that wrong, and you're just going to be going up the hill here to this perfumist enemy that you're going to be dispatching very easy. After you kill this enemy, you're going to be going here behind the corner and there's going to be a fellow in a barrel. Now here for me he is not, but you can't really miss it. Simply talk to him and he is going to be giving you the other half. You are then going to be making your way back to the Grand Lift of Rold, and then instead of hoisting the regular medallion, you're gonna be hoisting up the secret one. And this is going to be leading you to the path to the Erdtree. Simply make your way through and you are gonna be exiting to the Consecrated Snowfield. For the sake of convenience and orientation, I recommend that you go in a straight line and you can just reach the inner Consecrated Snowfield Site of Grace. This is going to be very important, especially if you die. Now, you're gonna be getting invaded by Anastasia, and right from there, after you dispatch her, simply turn to the left, and you're gonna be reaching this very big field of red flowers, and this is exactly where you need to be. Now here, you're gonna be having yet another invasion, and I fully recommend that you do kill this guy, because he's going to be giving you a rather cool piece of armor. Now, after you dispatch him, we're just going to be going right here behind the corner, and you're gonna be noticing there is this little warp gate here, but instead of your regular ones, this one is going to be covered in blood. Now we're on the correct trail. And after you use this rather cute little blooded up warp gate, it's going to be taking you straight to Moghwyn Palace. Now you are gonna be just making your way down this cliffside and helping yourself with some nice sights of grace. From this Site of Grace, I recommend that you just use Torrent and run past these guys here on this little hill. You can always just farm them if you need that, but I just think it's a lot more convenient buzzing past them, because Torrent is just really fast, and then make your way down here. Now, once you are here, you have a choice. You can fight yet another invasion, maybe get a cool piece of equipment from him, maybe the white mask that actually increases the power of your skills. Now, if you do go the right way, I recommend that you stick to this left side of this whole mountain, because a lot of these giant skeletons are gonna be warping in, and you know what, death is always going to be close. So once you run past them, you're gonna be making your way to these little stairs and yet to another Site of Grace. From here, you can run yet again, and I fully recommend that also, because there's going to be a lot of these enemies and you don't know which one of them is simply going to attack. They cause quite a bit of blood damage, you know, the bleeding, and running past them is just the best idea. Now, there is a lot of them, like I said, so simply keep buzzing through. Once you reach this place, run past this big liver and just jump on these rocks. Make your way over these little platforms and the gravestones, and you are going to be home free on the other side. There's gonna be more of these guys. Again, run until you reach this place inside. Once you are in here in this mausoleum, just put on your trusty little lantern, because we have a little bit more running to do, and it's actually quite easy because the path, it's not very confusing. There's gonna be a few little enemies spawning in and you simply do not need to stop to actually fight them. You can always run a little bit zigzag because they do have a ranged attack, so God forbid one of them connects or maybe even two, so you don't have to be restarting. Like I said again, the path is really not confusing and it's rather short distance till you reach your target. And from yet another site of grace, you're gonna be pressing forward, and here you really do not need to fight any of these guys. You can always try, considering the checkpoint is rather close, but you're gonna be going right here on this pressure plate and just waiting it out till you reach the top. And once you reach the top, this is it, guys. You are in front of a rather cool boss fight. Now you're gonna be making your way inside and simply beating the boss. And once you beat Mohg, that is pretty much that, guys. You're gonna be making your way through yet another set of stairs, but this is it. This is the final destination. You're gonna be finding Miquella here in this giant cocoon, and this is where the entrance to the DLC is going to be located. Guys, I hope this serves you in time. There is still plenty of time till DLC, so you can be ready, and there is really no rush, no panic. You got this. There's going to be a lot more guides on the channel, builds, boss guides for the DLC bosses, so make sure that you kind of stay, maybe if I earn that like or subscribe button for you, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Guys, this is Elbethium. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.